little. So we can see this. I said a little. It's going to be like that when we sit down. It's going to be good.
Constantly. We'll be able to see out there.
God will present thyself.
God will burn Yahanna, burn SHALAM.
God will burn Yahanna, burn SHALAM.
Yahanna Shem Yahanna
Yahanna Shem Yahanna.
One more time.
SHALAM.
Imagine, which means to stand. Wapa Yahakwadon, which means turn and face the east. We'll say the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Wadash. Hayah. Samka. Yahawah. Malakuka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. The thunder now. The come. Cow. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kamawaf now. Kasalak now. Kamawaf now. Wala'ah now. Manasaya one. Abashai now. My young. Right. Kaya. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Watapara. I will love you. Aman.
In English,
our Father.
which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth. As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever.
So be it. We're going to say Hakak the power, Yahawah. Ba'ashem. Yahushua. Baba Kashab. The thunder now. Hakak. La Pa'ah. Kal Makalah. Kal Marawa. Hakak. La Taha. Hamatazariah. Hakak. La Hakim. Amathia. Hakak. Al-Kawa. Atama'ala. The God Shun. Ba'ashem. Yahushua. The water Amah.
In English, Yahawah. In the name of Yahushua. Please give us the power. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. The power to cleanse the lepers. The power to raise the dead. The power against unclean spirits. Cast them out. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
We're going to say, bless Israel, Yahawah. Ba'ashem. Yahushua. Barak. Wayashala. Wahabayah. Sapariah. Barak. Magun. Hagun. Ba'ashem. Yahushua. Thwad Amah.
Yahawah. In the name of Yahushua. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. Bless. Heal. Shield. Protect. Our loved ones. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you. So be it.
We're going to say Psalms 121. I.S.U.P.K.
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 I.S.U.P.K. Yahanna. I.S.U.P.K. Yahanna. I.S.U.P.K. Shemaim. Waratazah. I.S.U.P.K. Lamawat. Regalka. I.S.U.P.K. Shemaka. Anah. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yayishun. Shalomah. Yashalam. Yahweh. Shemaka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashemash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarah. Yahweh. Yashemaka. Makara. Yashema. Napaska. Yahweh. Yashema. Taza'aka. Wabu'aka. Wa'itawalam.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
Whence cometh my help?
Whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel.
he that keepeth Israel
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
How is thy keeper?
How is thy keeper?
How is thy shade upon thy right hand?
How is thy shade upon thy right hand?
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
Nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
How shall preserve thee?
Yahweh shall preserve thee
from all evil.
from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
And thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to say Psalms 83. Alahaya. Al-Damayalaka. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashakwat. Yahanna. Al-Yabyaka. Yahanna Yawan. Wamashanayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Imaka. Yamwa. Sawad. Where you throw your items away. Al-Tasapawanyaka. Amara. Lakawa. Wanakakina. Magalia. Wala'ah. Yazakar. Shem Iwan. Kaya. No items away. La. Yakawa. Al-Yaka. Barya. Yakarathwa. Ahalia. Adawam. Wayashema Alim. Mawa'aba. Wahagaria. Gabal. Wa'aimalak. Halishah. Amishabia. Tazawul. Gamashawul. Nalawa. Aimam. Hayawa. Zawawad. Abayilawat. Salah. Aishatlaham. Kamaya. Sarah. Kayabia. Wanakor. Yashua. Nashimabu. Bayanda Ira. Hayawa. Daman. La'adama. Shayatambwa. Nadiyabu. Kaira. Because of Abba. Because of Bak. Because of Zamanai. Kanasaya Kamwa. Ashar. Amaru. Nayirashah. Lanawa. Nawa. Alahaya. Shayatambwa. Kagagala. Kakwash. Lapanya. Ka'ash. Taba'ira Yaira. Kala Haba. Talahat. Haryam. Kam. Thirdatma. Basa Irika. Basa Wapaka. Tabahalam. Mala'ah. Hayaham. Kalawam. Wayabakwasha. Shemka. Yahweh. Yabashra. Wayaba'ala. Eye. Where you kapara. Where you abadwa. Where you da'aiwa. Kaya. Atha. Shemka. Yahweh. Babaka. Ayawam. Al-Karatasa. The water Amman.
In English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
For
For
lo.
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
Have
lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel. Against thy people. Consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said. Come. Let us cut them off. Being a nation. Let the name of Israel. May be no more remembrance. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Moab. Hagarenes.
Hagarenes,
Ball and Ammon, and Amalek, Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Asher is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. And the brook of Kishon. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like the air. Yea. All their princes. As Sabbath. As Amunah. Who said. Let us take to ourselves. The house of Yahweh possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As a stubble before the wind. As a fire burneth the wood. As a flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. Trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. So be it.
Saw, which means to turn. Shabin, which means to be seated.
Men up here, you're shopping, which means be seated. All right, we're going to continue on where we left off last week. We're going to get Job chapter 13, verse 24 through 28. And we're going to get that in the Hebrew. If you could, Pagabua, let's get the Salakia. Job chapter 13 and verse 24. Okay. 24 through 28, and then 14, 1 and 2. Let's get that.
Come. Job chapter 13, verse 24 in the Hebrew. Lamaha Panyaka the Soth Yara. What the
That's Thasarathia Yar.
Thasarath The water, sir.
Mm-hmm.
What the ka Shabunya La'awa Yaba Laka. Verse 25. Ha'ila. Not a pa. The I rawa taza. Wa'atha. Wa'ath. Kwasha. Yabash. Daradap. Verse 26. Kaya. Thakatab. Ilaya. Mara Rawath. With the Wara Yasha Naya. Nashaya. Yasha Naya. Yashan. Iwa Nawath. The I warrior. Verse 27. Wa the Shum. Basad. Regalia. What the Shum war. What the Shum war.
What the Shama war.
What the
Shama war.
What the Shama war. Kal. Ara. Kawa. Thaya. Al. Shara. Shaya. Sharashia. regalia. The Taqwa. The Taqwa. Verse 28. Waha wa'a. Araquab. Arakab. Ka. Salaki? Kara quab. Sorry. Kara quab. Yabala. Kabagad. Akala. Akawa. Aisha. Job chapter 14, verse 1. Adamah. Adam. Yalla Wada. Yawalad. Asha.
Yalawad.
Kanukah. Yalawad. Ashaha. Quatazar. Yum Yum. Washabai. Ragazah. Verse 2. Katazah. Katazah. Yatazah. Yatazah. Waya Malah. Waya Barach. Katazal. Wala'ah. Ya'im Wada. Ya'im Mawad.
We're going to read this in English. We're going to read that is Job chapter 13, 24 through 28, and then 14, 1 and 2. You had something?
So back in verse 1, right, where it looks like I always thought it said yum yum, right? But when Captain Osh was reading, when he was up here reading it like English, he would say yama yum. He would say the first two out, yama yum. But I noticed when I always thought it said yum yum, but I noticed he the word came up several times and he kept saying yama yum, and I was wondering, like, was he reading it wrong? But of course not. You know what I mean? But I was just bringing that one out. I don't know for sure, but that's how he was saying it. That particular word.
Okay. Go ahead.
Job chapter 13, verse 24. Wherefore hiddest thou thy face and holdest me for thine enemy? Verse 25. Wilt thou break a leaf driven to and fro? And wilt thou pursue the dry stubble? Verse 26. For thou writest bitter things against me, and makest me to possess the iniquities of my youth. Verse 27. Thou pittest my feet also in the stocks, and lookest narrowly into all my paths. Thou settest a print upon the heels of my feet. Verse 28. And he, as a rotten thing, consumeth as a garment that is moth-eaten. Job chapter 14, verse 1. Man that is born of a woman is of a few days and full of trouble. Verse 2. He cometh forth like a flower and is cut down. He fleeth also as a shadow and continueth not.
We're going to continue on in Hebrew. Job chapter 14, 3 through 9. If you could, Shapat.
Come, sir. Book of Job, chapter 14, verse 3. Apa, or Ap, is it Apa? Apa. Al, Zah.
Zaha, that one is.
Zaha. Pakwakas. Salam. Ayanak. Wa'afya. Tabaya. Bama Shapat. I.M.A.K. Verse 4.
It's like I'm a cut.
I.M.A.K. Come. Verse 4. Maya. Yathan. Tahayah.
To her war.
Tahawar. Matama'a. La'a. Akar. Verse 5. Karawatazayam. Yama Yawa. Masapar. Kadash Yawa. Athak. Athaka.
No, I thought he was right.
Athak. Kakwa. Aishayath. Wala'a. Ya'ibawar. Verse 6. Sha'aiha. Ma'al Yawa. Waya Kadal. Aid. Yarataza. Kashaka Yar. Yawamwa. Verse 7. Kaya. Yash. Or Yesha. Is it Yesha or Yash? Yash. La'itaza. Thakwa. Yakarath. Wa'aiwad. Yakala Yap. Where in the Quathwa. La'a. Thakadal. Verse 8. Yaza Koyan. Ba'irataza. Sharashwa. Ba'ipar. What? What Ba'ipar? Yamwath. Gaza Iowa. Verse 9. Marayak. Mayum. Yaparak. Wa'aisha. Kwatazayar. Kamawa. Nata'ai.
We're going to continue on this in English. Job chapter 14, 3 through 9.
Job chapter 14, verse 3. And dost thou open thine eyes upon such an one, and bringest me into judgment with thee? Verse 4. Who could bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. Verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Verse 6. Turn from him that he may rest, till he shall accomplish as an hireling his day. Verse 7. For there is hope of a tree, if it be cut down, that it will sprout again, and that the tender branch thereof will not cease. Verse 8. Though the roof thereof wax old in the...
One more time.
Verse 8. Though the root thereof wax old in the earth, and the stock thereof die in the ground. Verse 9. Yet through the scent of water it will bud, and bring forth boughs like a plant.
We're going to continue on. Job chapter 14, 10 through 16. You got something?
Sir, verse 4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean thing? Christians, you can't eat pork.
That's right. That's right.
That is right, yeah. Most High in Christ. Come here. Now, hold on. Come here. Come here. Give this to her.
Fox, you coming?
All right, if you could, the guy boy.
This is the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 10 in the Hebrew. Wagabar, Yamawath, Wayaka Lasha, Wayaga,
Wait, hold on.
Wayaga, Wa'ai, Adama, Wa'a Yawa, verse 11. Azalawa, Azalawa, Mayam, Manaya, Yama, Wanahar, Yaka, Rabah, Yakarab, Waya, Basha, Wayabash, verse 12. Yash, Shakab, Wala'a, Yakwa, Wama, Yakwawam, I, Balataya, Balafia, Shamayam, Al, Yakwa, La'a, Slaki, La'a. Yeah, I hadn't flipped. It's like it. Yakwa, Yatazawa, Wala'a, Rawa, Masha Natham, verse 13. Maya, Yathan, Basha'a, Wala, Basha'a, Wal, the Tazap, Nanaya, Nanya, Dasata, Yaranya, I, Shawab, Apaka, Apak, Dashayath, Laya, Kakwa, Wataza, Karanya, verse 14. Ama, Yamawath, Gabar, Hayaka, Yaha, Hayakya, Kal, Yamaya, Tazaba'aya, Ayakal, I, Baba'a, Kala, Yapa, Thaya, Kala Yapathia, verse 15. Tekwa Ra'a, Wa'ana Kaya, A'inaka, Lama'ai Shaha, Lama'ai Shah, Yadayak, Takasap, verse 16. Kaya, Aitaha, Aita, Taza'idya, Dasapa, Dasapa, That's a power.
That's the power.
That's a power. La Dasha Mawar. Al. Ka Taya.
Most High in Christ. We're going to continue in the English. We're going to get Job chapter 14, 10 through 16.
Job chapter 14, verse 10. But man dieth and wasteth away. Yea, man giveth up the ghost, and where is he? Verse 11. As the waters fell from the sea, and the flood decayeth and dried up. Verse 12. So man lieth down and riseth not, till the heavens be no more. They shall not awake, nor be raised out of their sleep. Verse 13. Oh, that thou wouldest hide me in the grave, that thou wouldest keep me secret until thy wrath be past, that thou wouldest appoint me a set time and remember me. Verse 14. If a man die, shall he live again? All the days of my appointed time will I wait till my change come. Verse 15. Thou shalt call, and I will answer thee. Thou wilt have a desire to the work of thine hands. Verse 16. For now thou numberest my steps. Dost thou not watch over my sin?
That's it, sir. Most High in Christ. We're going to continue on. We're going to get Job. You had this question?
So, okay, I was just curious. Who's talking
Right now is Job. Job is talking.
Who's he talking to?
He's talking to his two friends that they come to cheer him up. He's in a low state right now, and he's doing exactly biblical. We should do the same thing. When we're in a low state, we need to get around our here. If you could, Pakaibua, was it Job chapter 14, 17 through 22, and then 15 and 1.
Job chapter 14, verse 17 in Hebrew. Khatam Batazar war. Pashaya. What the ta what the ta what the tapal al Iwa Naya. Verse 18. Wa'a walam hara Nawapal Yabawal Wa Tazawar Ya'ai Tak Mama Kwa Mawa. Verse 19. Abanayam Shaka Kwawa Mayam Dashata Sapa Yaka Yaha Ipar Arataza Watakwa Wata Ana Wash Anawash Ha'a Badata Ha'a Badath. Verse 20. The Kwa Pahawa Pahawa Lana Tazach Waya Halaka Waya Halak Masha Naha Mashana Pana Yawa Panyawa Watha Shalaka Hawa. Verse 21. Yaka Badawa. Bana Yawa.
Bunyawa.
Banyawa. Wala'a. Yada I. Waya Teza I. Rawa. Wala'a. Yaba Yana. Lamawa. Verse 22. Aka. Basharawa. Ila Yawa. Yaka Aba. Wanapa Shawa. Wanapashwa. Al Yawa. The Abal. Verse Job chapter 15, verse 1. Will your eye na? Will your eye? Alaya Paza. Hataya Manaya. Will your Mara? Will your Amar?
Continue on in English. If you could, get Job 14, 17 through 22, and then Job 15 and 1.
Job chapter 14, verse 17. My transgression is sealed up in a bag, and thou suest my mind in iniquity. Sewest up mine in Slack it. Verse 17. My transgression is sealed up in a bag, and thou sewest up mine iniquity. Verse 18. And surely the mountain falling cometh to naught, and the rock is removed out of his place. Verse 19. The waters wear the stones. Thou washest away the things which grow out of the dust of the earth, and thou destroyest the hope of man. Verse 20. Thou prevailest forever against him, and he passeth. Thou changest his countenance, and sendest him away. Verse 21. His sons come to honor, and he knoweth it not, and they are brought low, but he hath perceived it not of them. Verse 22. But his flesh upon him shall have pain, and his soul within him shall mourn. Verse 15. Chapter 15, verse 1. Then answered Eliphaz the Temanite and said,
Most High Christ. We're going to continue on. We're going to get Job chapter 15, 2 through 8. If you could, Shapak, in the Hebrew.
Come, sir. Book of Job, chapter 15, verse 2. Hakakam, Yahanna, the I.S.U.P.K, Rawak, wa Yamala, Quadim, Batanwa, verse 3. Hawakak, Badabar, La'a, Yasa Kawan, Wamayim, La'a, Yawa Ayal, Bama. Is that Bam or Bama? Bama. Verse 4. Ap, Atha, Tapar, Yara'ah, Yara'ah, what the Gara'ai, what's your car? Lapanya, Al, verse 5. Kaya, Ya'ala, Ya'alak, Awanaka,
Awanak,
Punyaka, what the Bakar, Lashawan, our Wamya, verse 6. Yarasha, Yarash, Salam. Yarash, Ya'ika, Punyaka, Wala'a, Anya, Washapatyaka, Ya'ainwa, Bak, Baka, verse 7. Hara'ash one. Adam. Tawalad. Walapanya. Gaba'ai was. Kawalalas. Verse 8. Habasayad. Habasawad. Alawa. Dashamai. What the Ra'ai. Alayaka. Alyaka. Kakama. Verse 9. Maha. Yada'aith. Wala'ah. Nada'ai. Tabayan. Wala'ah. I'm an awa. Hawa'ah. Verse 10. Gam.
We good.
Oh.
We went a little too far. If you could get Job in English, Job 15, 2 through 8.
Come. Job chapter 15, verse 2. Should a wise man utter vain knowledge and fill his belly with the east wind? Verse 3. Should he reason with unprofitable talk, or with speeches wherewith he can do no good? Verse 4. Yea, thou castest off fear, and restrainest prayer before God. Verse 5. For thy mouth uttereth thine iniquity, and thou choosest the tongue of the crafty. Verse 6. Thine own mouth condemneth thee, and not I. Yea, though thine own lips testify against thee. Verse 7. Thou art the first man that... Verse 7. Art thou the first man that was born, or was thou made before the hills? Verse 8. Hast thou heard the secret of God, and dost thou restrain wisdom to thyself?
Oh, sorry, Right up here, I imagine. Which means stand. Mataya, present thyself. You're gonna do it right here. You're gonna do it right here.
Mataya, ban banyamya, ban yashala.
Mataya, ban banyamya, ban yashala.
Yaba Shem Yahusha Brakatham.
Yahba Shem Yahusha Barakatah.
All right, mid up here, Yeshabian, which means be seated. We're going to continue on in the Hebrew. We're going to get Job chapter 15. We're going to do the first 3. And then Shapat, can you take over for the rest of them?
Come, son.
Come. This is the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 9.
Maha.
Maha. Ya Slaki. Ya the ith. Wa la'a. Na dai. The bayan. Wa la'a. I mana. Slaki. I manawa. Haya'a. Hawa'a. Verse 10. Salaki. Gum. Shab. Gum. Yasha Salaki. Yasha Yash. Banawa. Banwa. The Ka Bawar. Bayar. Abawak. Abayak. Got that's on the phone. Yamayam. Verse 11. Ma'aita. Mak. The Naka. The Naka. Mawath.
The knock Mawath.
The Nak Mawath. Al Wa the bar. La'at. I'm yak. I'm a yak. I'm a ka.
Most High Christ. Good reading, brother. Continue on.
Call, sir. Book of Job, chapter 15, verse 12. Maha, Yakwakar, Yakwakwak, Labak, Labaka, Wama'a, Yara Zamwan, Ayana Yak. Verse 13. Kaya, Dashiyab, Al, Rubber Cock, Yahataza Ath, Wahataza Ath, Mapayak, Malayan. Verse 14. Maha, Anawash, Kaya, Yazaka, Wakya, Yatazadak, Yalawad, Asha, verse 15. Hana, Bakwadashwa, Al, La'a, Ya'amyan, Ya'amayan, Washamyan, La'a, Zakwa, Zakawa, Bayan Yuwa.
We're going to continue on in English. We're going to get this. We're going to get this in the English. Job 15, 9 through 15.
Come. This is the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 9. What knowest thou that we know not? What understanding thou?
The water, let's give the sister a hand for bringing in the food. Once again, coming in strong. The water again, sister. Hey,
Come. This is the book of Job, chapter 15. Chapter 15, verse 9. What knowest thou that we know not? What understanding thou which is not in us? Verse 10. With us are both the gray head and very aged man, much elder than thy father. Verse 11. Are the consolations of God small with thee? Is there any secret thing with thee? Verse 12. Why doeth thine heart carry thee away? And what do and what do thy eyes wink at? Verse 13. That thou turnest thy spirit against God, and lestest such words go out of thy mouth. Verse 14. What is man that he should be clean? And he which is born of a woman that he should be righteous? Verse 19. Behold, he putteth no trust in his saints, yet the heavens are not clean in his sight.
Most High in Christ. We'll continue on in the Hebrew. Let's see how much time we got. If you could get the first three.
Come.
Plot, you can take it over, Baba Kashaw.
Come.
After that.
This is the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 16. Up. Salaki. Ya. Na the Iba. Wa na lach. Ayash. Shata. Ka mayam. I wala. Verse 17. Wak. Shamai. La ya. Wa.
That's Shemai, right?
Shemai.
You need to be quiet.
Come. Shamai. La ya. Wa zaha.
What's up?
Waza. Ka za yatha ya. Yathia. The water. Wa asapa saparia.
Sapara.
Ya wa.
What? A sapra.
Okay. Wa sapya. Sapra. Verse 18. Ashar. Ma yum. Ya the yum slagi. Ya ga da dawa.
Yaga yadwa.
Ya the
Yaga
yadwa.
Most High in Christ.
Wala ka dawa. Kakagdawa. Ma abba wathum.
Most High in Christ. Excellent reading.
It is. Book of Job, chapter 15, verse 19. Laham, Labadam, Nathana, Ha'arataza, Wala'ah, Ibar, Zara, Bata Wakam, verse 20. Kal, Yamya, Rashai, Hawa'ah, Matakawalao, Yamasapar.
What?
Oh, it's like it. Wamasapar. Shunyam. Nataza Panwa. La'ira Yawataza. How's it like it? La'ira Yataza. Verse 21. Pawal. Pakadyam. Ba'izan Yawa. Ba'izan Yawa.
It sounds like you're saying Ba'izan is Ba'a.
Ba'azan Yawa. Bashar Wam. Shawadad. Wa'anwa. Verse 22. La'a. Ya'amawan. Ya'amayan. Shayab. Shawab. Manaya. Kashak. Wataza Pawa. Hawa'a. Aliyah. What was that? Aliyah. Kara.
Most High in Christ. We're going to continue on in English. Get Job chapter 15, 16 through 22.
Khan. This is the book of Job, chapter 15, verse 16. How much more abominable and filthy is man, which drinketh iniquity like water. Verse 17. I will shew thee, hear me, and that which I have seen I will declare. Verse 18. Which wise men have told from their fathers, and have not hid it. Verse 19. Unto whom alone the earth was given, and no stranger passed among them. Verse 20. The wicked man traveleth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. Verse 21. A dreadful sound is in his ears, and prosperity the destroyer shall come upon him. Verse 22. He believeth not that he shall return out of darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. That's it, sir.
That's it. Most High in Christ. And that closed out on this Sabbath service. Anybody have any questions before we move on? If not, men up here. I imagine, which means to stand. Haven't been in a while. Double portion.
La Yasharala.
Imagine, which means to stand. Wapan Yahakadam, which means to turn and face the east. We'll say the Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahawah. Malakka. Taba'ah. Ratazayaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Atanana. Yakam. Kal. Yawam. Wasalak now. Kabawaf now. Kasalak now. Kabawaf you now. Wala'ah. Taba'ah now. Banasaya War. Abo. Habashai now. Maya. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalaka. Waha'ala. Wahatapar. Wahalamim. Amon.
English, our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done. In earth.
As it is in heaven.
As it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
Give us our debts.
Give us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
Lead us not.
And lead us not
into
into temptation.
But
deliver us
from evil.
from evil.
Thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it. We'll say Hakak the power. Yahweh. By Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Baba Kashab. The thunder now. Hakak. Hakak. La Pa'ah. Hakak Maka'ah. Hakak Madawa. Hakak. La Tahar. Hamatazariah. Hakak. La Hakim. Hamathim. Hakak. Al-Kawa. Hatama'ala. The God Shun. By Hashem. Yahweh Shai. The water among. Yahweh. Your name Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to cleanse the lepers.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
Cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to say, bless Israel, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
By Hashem.
By Hashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lenawa. Waya Shalom. Ahaba Yah. Sapariah. Barak. Rapah. Magun. Hagun. By Hashem. Yahweh Shai. Tawad Amah. Yahweh. Your name Yahweh Shai. Bless us and Israel and school. Bless, heal, shield, protect our loved ones. Your name Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. We're going to say Psalms 121. Asha'ah. Ayanya. Ahahari. Ma'ayam. Yaba'ah. Isaiah. Ma'ayin. Yahweh. Aisha. Shemayim. Wa'aratiza. Ayathan. Lamawat. Regalka. Ayanawam. Shemaka. Hana. La'ah. Yanawam. Wala'ah. Yashun. Shawamah. Yasha'ala. Yahweh. Shemaka. Yahweh. Tazalka. Al-Yad. Yamyaka. Yawamam. Hashemash. La'ah. Yakaka. Wayarak. Walayala. Yahweh. Yashemaka. Wakara. Yashema. Afnapashka. Yahweh. Yashema. Taza'aka. Wabba Wa'aka. Ma'itha. Right. Awalam. The water among.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
I will lift up my eyes to the hill.
Whence cometh my help?
Whence cometh my help?
My help coming from Yahweh.
My help coming from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
Even I suffer thy foot to be moved.
Even I suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
He that keepeth Israel.
He that keepeth Israel.
Neither slumber nor sleep.
So neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
Yahweh shall preserve thee.
From all evil.
Nor evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
This time forth.
This time forth. And even forevermore. So be it. We're going to say Psalms 83. Alahaya. Adamai Laka. Al-Takarash. Al-Tashakwat. Yahanna. Abu-Yabika. Yahama Yawam. Wamashinayaka. Nasha'awa. Ra'ash. Al-Aimaka. Yahweh Yamwa. Sawad. Wayataya Al-Tazapawanyaka. Among. The Kawa. Wanakakida. Magoya. Wala'ah. Yazakar. Shamyasha. Aiwa. Kaya. Nawa'aitazawa. La. Yakaba. Ayaka. Baryah. Yakaratwa. Ahaya. Adawam. Wayashama'aya. Mawa'aba. Wahagaya. Gabor. I'm a wall. I'm a lock. Palashah. I'm Yeshabia. Tazawar. Gam Ashawar. Nalawa. Imam. Hayawa. Zawawad. Bayalawat. Salah. Aishalaham. Kamayim. Kasar Sarah. Kayabin. Manakol. Kayashwan. Nashamagwa. Ayanda Ira. Hayawa. Daman. La Adama. Salah. Shayathamu,
Shayathamu,
Nadiyamu,
Nadiyamu,
Kaira,
Kaira,
because of Abba,
because of Abba,
because of Bak,
because of Bak,
because of Zamanai,
because of Zamanai,
Kanasaya Kama,
Kanasai Kama,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amar,
Amar,
Nayarashah,
Nayarashah,
Nadawa,
Nadawa,
Ah, Nawa,
Nawa,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
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 Shayathamu,
Shayathamu,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
the Panyarakar,
Panyarakar,
Kaash,
Ka'ash,
Tabaari Yaira,
Tabari Yaira,
Rakala Haba,
Kala Haba,
Talahat,
Salahat,
Hayam,
Aryam,
Khan,
Khan,
Taradapma,
Radapma,
Basa Irika,
Basirika,
Ubasa
Basu Baka,
Tabalaham,
Tabaham,
Slot, Tabalaham,
Tabaham, Tabahalam,
Tabahalam, Slot,
Tabahalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawam,
Kwalawam,
Wayabakwasha,
Wayabakwasha,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashra,
Basha,
Wayaba'awa,
Wayaba'aw,
Ayai,
Ai,
Wayakapawa,
Wayakapar,
Wayabadwa,
Wayaba'aw,
Wayadaira,
Wayada'ai,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shemka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Nabaka,
Baka,
Ayawan,
Ayaman,
Al-Karatazah,
Al-Karatazah,
the Wada Amah,
Wa'alaman. In English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
Be not still. Be not still. O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
Lo.
thy enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
have lifted up the head.
And lifted up the
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
And consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
And said,
Come, let us cut them off.
Let us cut them off.
Being a nation.
From being a nation.
In the name of Israel.
In the name of Israel.
May be no more remembered.
May be no more remembered.
They have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
The Lord consents.
Lord consents.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And Ishmaelites.
The Ishmaelites.
Moab.
Moab.
Hagarene.
Hagarene.
The Baal and Ammon.
The Baal and Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
The inhabitants of Tyre.
Asher is also joined with them.
Asher is also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah.
Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As
to Sisera.
As to
As to
Jabin.
Jabin.
At the brook of Kishon.
At the brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
They
became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make the nobles like a red.
Make the nobles like a red.
And
like Zed.
Yea.
Yea.
All their princes.
All their princes.
As Zabah.
As Zabah.
And as Amunah. Who
said,
let's take to ourselves.
Let's take to ourselves.
The house of Yahweh possession.
The houses of Yahweh possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a stubble before the wind.
As a fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burns the wood.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
And as the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
So persecute them.
With that tempest.
With that tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With that storm.
With that storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
Oh Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
In
trouble forever.
Yea.
Yea.
Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That
thou.
His name alone.
His name alone.
Is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
At the Most High.
At the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
So be it.
So be it. We're going to say the blessing. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shai.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazabayah.
Matazabayah.
Alawap Yahanna.
Alawap Yahanna.
Ha Alawapim.
Alawapim.
Ha Saranyam.
Asaranyam.
Ha Kwatasanyam.
Akwatisanyam.
Ha Kalyayoyim.
Akwatisanyam.
Ha Akwatyin.
Akwatisanyam.
Wa Akwatyin.
Wa
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashim.
Ba'ashim.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Tawada Amah.
Tawada. In English, bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahweh Shai.
And Yahweh Shai.
Michael.
Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
General.
The general.
The
The captain.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
We'll say the curses. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
King of heaven and earth.
King of heaven and earth.
And all things living.
And all things living.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Listen to us now.
Listen to us now.
Right now.
Right now.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
That speak against us.
That speak against us.
Thy prophets.
Thy prophets.
The teachers.
The teachers.
The princes.
The princes.
The priests.
The priests.
Like brothers.
Israelite brothers.
The school.
And the school.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the heathen.
To the heathen.
And shake loose.
And shake loose.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
The treasure of the rich of Israel.
That refuse to give to the school.
That refuse to give to the school.
Force their riches.
Force their riches.
To enter into thy
To
sanctuary.
enter into thy sanctuary.
Send evils and curses.
Send evils and curses.
Punishment and destruction.
And punishment and destruction.
To the Edomites.
To the Edomites.
And the nation.
And the nation.
And the drug dealers.
And the drug dealers.
The courses.
The courses.
Princes.
Princes.
Planned Parenthood.
Planned Parenthood.
All the governments of our enemy.
All the governments of our enemy.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Amalek synagogues and armies.
Roman Catholic Church.
Roman Catholic Church.
Pope.
The Pope.
Islam.
Islam.
Christianity.
Christianity.
Egyptology.
Egyptology.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Militia.
Ku Klux Klan,
Ku Klux Klan.
Aryan Nation,
Skinhead.
Posse Comitatus,
Posse Comitatus.
Gay movement,
The
lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, acid space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet, and the airway, cable access channel, and the radio channel, convict the spirit, of any of thy people, that seek to stop us, and bring swift destruction, to all the heathen, that stand in the way, try and stop us, broadcasting your word, throughout the planet Earth, They lose all the plays, cause them to go, to and fro, through the earth, consume them, let the plague, take the house of the thief, and the murderer, let Yahanna, Michael and Gabriel, come down with the flying saucers, and punish all the heathen, that come up against us, as we speak thy word, cause it to be known by all, that is the angels that have done that, cause it to be spread, through the media, throughout the whole world, cause them to shake it thy coming, in the name of Yahushua, thank you always, so be it.
Psalm, which means to turn. Men of Israel, gird thy loins and prepare to salute the Torah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brak Yah. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brak Yah.
We'll give a courtesy salute to the teacher, men of Israel, Madam Shabbat, Emmanuel, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Brak Yah.
Yad Yom Matah, class dismissed.